Point of no return. We back, man. We back, man. We know too much. We done seen too much. We done been through too much. We done experienced too much. God has revealed himself to us too many times, over and over, for us to go back to the way we used to be, the way we used to think, the way we used to react and respond to life, man. It's your Holy Ghost homeboy, Slim, SLIMM, simply living in my moments when he's yesterday is gone. Tomorrow's never promised, so all you have is right now, man. Just a quick word. God told me to tell you that the victory you've been waiting on is upon you, but you know, in order to have a victory, you have to go into battle. So right now he's trying to prepare you, you know what I'm saying? Like every great person that you think that has made a mark, as far as like the legacy go wise, as far as like the kingdom of heaven, they all had to go through the same thing. Even Jesus, you know what I'm saying? When he had to get tempted and he had to basically show that he stood on this side, and then once he did that, he received his glory. So that's what God's saying. He's just trying to prepare us mentally for what's about to come. You know, we about to see the enemy in the flesh, basically. You know what I'm saying? So all these things that's been occurring and going on this whole time has been to prepare you for this moment. You know what I'm saying? He's saying you done playing on the sideline. He wants you in the game, you know what I'm saying? So that's what he's saying. You got victory, but you know, we got to battle, and the way we battle is we got to get closer to God than we ever been. We got to pray harder than we'd ever prayed. We got to, you know what I'm saying? We got to really sacrifice and really just put ourselves in the position to where we just dependent on God, because right now he's saying he can't give you everything yet because you're not giving him his everything. So that little bit of percentage of yourself that you hold on to, you need to relinquish it now, because what's going to come forth is going to come forth. You know what I'm saying? So it's best that you be in the best position possible. And I mean, prayed up, sanctified, under the protection of God, under the protection of Christ. You know you're doing what you're supposed to do to remain in that posture. And I know I'm saying this with a smile. I know I'm saying this lighthearted, but no, this is for real. You know how in every war is battles, is, you know, it's war within wars. It's battle within the battle. Yeah, this is that big one. This is that big one where you gonna really have to take your foot, take your finger, whatever, and draw the line in the sand and show the enemy that you're not playing, because it's gonna come as a full-on blitz. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is gonna be a full-blown attack. And the only way to stay with him, what I keep hearing, he keeps saying fast, he keeps saying cleanse, he keeps saying get back to your natural state. He keeps saying he don't want no interference between you and him. And we have interference when we got foods in us that we ain't supposed to eat, when we got chemicals and substances we ain't supposed to, you know, consume. We got feelings, thoughts, emotions, desires that we ain't supposed to want. That's what makes us unclean. But he's saying that he need us clean. He need us basically unfallible, because the enemy gonna come and is gonna try to accuse and do everything to put you away for good, to kill you, to try to take you out, to silence you, to make you dumb, deaf, and mute. You know what I'm saying? He's about to come full-blown attack. But, you know, like I say, when I first started this, I started off by saying I was going to go on a fast, you know what I'm saying? And intermittently, I've been fasting and doing what I had to do, but he wants you to go on a big one, you know what I mean? And that's just giving up everything that is not of him, literally. If he didn't approve it, you need to give it up. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, it's different for everybody. And just remember, like, people get caught up when they think about fast and sacrifice. They get caught up on what they're fasting from versus what they're fasting for. Like, you need to focus on what you're fasting for. And like I say, it's going to be difficult, because what you're fasting for is to keep these generational curses severed and broken forever. What you're fasting for is for generational wealth. What you're fasting for is for endurance, for prosperity, for abundance, for peace, for prosperity, for joy, like for love. You know, you're doing it for your other family members. You're doing it for your mama. You're doing it for your whole family line who came before you and they were unsuccessful. So you're going to get help from the spiritual realm on this one. It's going to be all hands on deck, because remember, we're still in this position because nobody in our family has been able to do what you're about to do. And in order to do something that's never been done, you have to do things that's never been done. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to speak differently. You got to move differently. You got to act differently. You got to pray differently. You got to, you know what I'm saying? You got to expect differently. And right now, like I say, he's been doing the impossible. But like I say, you can only get so far with your own merit, with your own strength. But right now, he's saying he wants you to lay it all on him, everything. The good, the bad, the ugly, the indifferent, your past, present, future, you know, regardless of what it is. Because he say that you're going to need all of you. This battle that you're about to undertake, this last victory that you're about to take, it requires your full self, your full attention. It requires you to be completely sober. It requires you to be completely obedient. It requires you to be completely submissive to the will and the word of God, bro. Because this is the only way that this victory is going to come to pass. Because you're going to play a major part. You're the key component in this victory. So he needs you to get in battle shape. And it starts mentally. And once you're able to clean yourself mentally, then you can do everything else. Your body's going to follow. Your heart's going to follow. Your soul's going to follow. Your feelings are going to follow. But right now, your victory is upon you. You know what I'm saying? So after this battle, like, this is what he's saying, like, your life is going to change forever. This is the one that you've been waiting on. This is the one that you've been waiting on. It's here. It's here. And all this time you've been thinking everything that you've been doing, you know, as far as like your works in the spirit realm, and ain't been having no impact. No, it's been having an impact. You've been training, you've been preparing and don't even know. You've been fighting battles already and don't even realize it. You know what I'm saying? But now he says, now you know, because you've been able to, like I say, see in the spiritual realm as well as the physical realm. You've been able to make the connections, and everything is in line for you to take this. Remember when he told them, I'm going to give you land, I'm going to give you this land, these people, they going to submit. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get a lot of apologies during this time, but not before. Like, they going to fight like heck. Nobody wants to relinquish control. I don't know anybody that's in power that will literally step down if they don't have to. Usually when people lose their positions, it's because it was taken. It's because it was lost. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of people that's about to lose their spot. And it's a lot of people that's about to gain their position. So, you know, it just depends on where you at. So for the people that ain't been doing right, you know what I'm saying? If on one end of the spectrum, good things is about to happen to good people, then, you know, on the other end of the spectrum, bad things is about to happen to bad people. But it's like people don't want to stop doing what they're doing. Even right now, they have an opportunity to make a good decision. They have an opportunity to not do what they're thinking about or not do what they're planning. They go ahead and do it anyway. So God is saying, you showed me who you are. You showed me who you are. So therefore, you're about to be rewarded accordingly. I feel good about it. I feel excited about it. Like I say, my anxiety has been high. He's been telling me that big things are upon me. He's been telling me that things are about to happen. It's about to happen fast. It's about to feel like an overnight shift. Things about to happen instantly. All your doors that you've been waiting for, every opportunity that you've been asking for, it comes after you do this fast. It comes after you do this last test. That's why it's been so hard. That's why everything has been pulling you away from this. It's not about, again, what you're fasting from. It's about what you're fasting for. So you just have to do it. You just have to do it. And trust me, the battle is here. War is here. So whether you like it or not, you got to fight. So like I said, I'd rather have God on my side. I'd rather go in this thing knowing that it's already won, because the person who controls all and is all, he's on my side. He's in my corner. And the only way I could keep him there is if I got to keep doing what I'm doing. Keep spreading the word. Keep doing your good deeds. Keep being there for your family. Keep being there for your loved ones. But most importantly, forgive, forgive, forgive. Let go, let go. This is what it's all about. Because you're going to have a lot of things that's going to come up, and you're going to have a lot of situations to where you're going to want to get vengeance yourself, because you're going to have the opportunity to. Don't do it. Keep giving it to the Lord. You're going to have an opportunity. You're going to be tempted. You feel me? Right before your breakthrough, the devil's going to come and he's going to offer you the same thing that God is giving you, except he wants your soul. You know what I'm saying? And we already know our soul already belongs to God, so he's not going to take from you what's already his. He just want to give you something. So don't listen to the enemy. Don't listen to the devil. Don't be tricked out of your inheritance. Don't be tricked out of your spot, because that's how it's presented. The enemy knows that whatever you're about to receive is here. So it's going to come and try to trick you and try to sell you something that is already yours. Don't fall for the trick. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your encounters. Pay attention to your energy. Pay attention to your spirit. Pay attention to what God is telling you and do it exactly what he say. When you do exactly what he say, all things that he said that he's going to do for you is going to be done. But first, you got to do your part. His part is already done. He's waiting on us to unlock him. So that's where this next step come in. But after this, your life is going to change forever. And if you don't believe me, I'll just let you be a witness to mine. And after I do what I do, and I'm going to show you what God has done in my life, then maybe that will give you the motivation to do. Because like I say, people want to see it before they believe it. Not me. I believe it and I know, therefore I will see it. But like I say, your victory is upon you. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Stay prepared. Keep yourself covered in the whole armor of God, because it can come at any moment, any time, from any place, anybody, anything. So you just need to stay prayed up and stay covered in holy oil. So get ready, get ready, get ready. This is what we've been training for, big dogs. This is what we've been training for. All my kings and queens in the kingdom of Christ. For you to be elevated, you gotta fight for it, and you gotta show your allegiance. You gotta show your loyalty. You ain't just gonna be given the keys to the kingdom. No, you gotta earn them. And this is where we earn our stripes. I know when it's all said and done for me, they're gonna talk about me. Not because of what I done, but what God allowed me to do while I was here. But like I say, I know what's coming. I'm not stupid. I'm taking heed. I'm seeing the signs. I'm looking at everything that's going down, and God is here and he's moving. And like I say, based on your works, that's what your reward is going to be. So I hope you on the right side and on the right team. But if not, if you got this moment, if you got right now, do what you got to do to get back in good graces. But until next time, Slim.